Hey guys, this is Aaron Meeks coming back at you again with another amazing YouTube video. Today is going to be this is going to be a groundbreaking news. I have the entire Black Ops 3 storyline and what it's going to be about. Now, the person I got this from wants to remain anonymous, and I'm going to let him remain anonymous. So all this is, first of all, too thorough to be fake, and it all clicks in with leaks, all that kind of stuff. So let's get straight into it. I also have multiplayer information, but just to be safe, I'm going to make this video go up for the campaign, and if the reveal comes out and all this becomes true, then I'll leak then I'll make a video on the multiplayer information that I have, so you guys know that what I'm saying isn't just bullcrap. So let's just get into the video. The world is different from what it was in 2025. So Black Ops 3, from all the stuff that I've already read, it's going to be in the 2030s and so on. Let's continue. Although Menendez was uncovered to be a fraud, his movement, his ideas, they still live on. So like the karma, whatever, the Cordis die, all that stuff, it still lives on. And even though he was, from my leaks and stuff, this is all proving this kind of stuff. He was killed. Treyarch chose the ending where Menendez was killed, but he goes out as a martyr, and the revolution continues. The revolution was a success, with radical politicians being elected to office following a government shutdown. The ultra-right and the ultra-left were united by the Cordis die. Don't know what the ultra-right and ultra-left is, and the new government is only focused on the needs of Americans, which is something we really need right now, but let's continue, that's beside the point. With all sectors of industry far ahead than any other nation, Americans live a life of luxury, and do not care about political matters. Man, we really need this right now. The rest of the world, unable to keep up with the new markets, falls into economic collapse. Getting pretty interesting, isn't it? Except for a few of our allies. Poverty and corruption reign supreme. It doesn't specify who are our allies. That's kind of something I don't know, but we'll find that out. In these countries, the people blame American imperialism for their suffering. Kind of sounds familiar. After all, we gain more land and put military installations around the world. We annex the land, and the size of America is far larger than in 2025. So we're basically doing the same thing that we did to the Native Americans when we first came over here. A coalition of countries emerged to combat American advances, and they modernized their countries in a rate previously unseen. So this is kind of setting the whole story here. With a political and economic union proving beneficial, they seek to form a military coalition. Without China and Russia, North Korea and Iran are the only military powers left in the SDC. So this is pretty interesting. They form a military alliance with these united countries, and now can stand up to the American aggression. So apparently we're being aggressive, we're taking over other countries, kind of looking like we're sort of the enemy. The Evolved Variable Operator, which is EVO, which stands for EVO, is a full-body soldier system that protects from the most hostile environments on Earth. So I think this is implying that in the 2030s and stuff, there's been climate change or global warming, which isn't real, has affected the world, bigger ozone holes, the world is hotter, all that stuff, blah blah blah. So we had to evolve, quotation marks. Soldiers are stronger and faster compared to the standard issue exoskeleton. So does this mean that Advanced Warfare was setting the standard? or they're just connecting it. I don't know why. Activision did work on Advanced Warfare, but I don't know why exoskeletons would be connected. It's weird, but it's really interesting. When you're in the Evo, your brain is synchronized with the Evo, so users have full control and can use the computers in the system to control it. So, Evo, I think what it's saying is like a whole suit, like a robot suit or whatever. There are plenty of features of the Evo, but the one thing I think is the most unique is since the brain is paired with the Evo. If it's kind of, if you could still operate the Evo. The Evo is essentially another version of yourself in the form of a combat suit. This is where the picture that was leaked, like the Black Ops 3 cover out, I'll put it up on the picture. I'll put it up on the screen for you right now. Alright, that's why there is all the mechanisms on the outside of the soldier. So on the arms and stuff, like the helmet and all that, he's got like a visor or whatever. Well, looks to me that this is 100% legit. Alright, Dr. Salim is a crucial part of the story. He was once an accomplished bionic engineer, paving the way in a field of prosthetics. He became disgraced because of his attempt to pair the brain with a computer, and it caused a huge ethical debate in the medical field. So, I think this is what I was talking about in the Snapchats or whatever. How far, or the teaser, how far are you willing to go? Our fear, or our only boundaries, or whatever. Dr. Salim is hired by JSOC. I don't know what that is because it doesn't specify, it just has the abbreviations. He was hired by the JSOC to design this Evo and to make sure it works flawlessly. He was responsible for pairing the brain with the Evo. This is why in the Snapchats and all that stuff is telling you to relax your mind, to let your memories, good and bad, be digitized. Salim is there every step of the way in the story. He helps you on your way to complete Evo Sync and having you complete his agenda. The Evos are placed around the world waging a covert war against adversaries. The one mistake JSOC makes is believing it is so technologically advanced it could not be reverse engineered by the enemy. But it hasn't really specified who's the enemy. Is Cordis Die the enemy? Because the US is with the revolt of Cordis Die. That belief led to weakness. All existing conventions of weapons are abolished, and our military perfected the art of killing. So, all existing conventions of weapons, does that mean we will... Well, obviously we will be using guns and stuff, but what does that mean? We've perfected the art of killing, like, we don't even really need guns anymore? Interesting. On top of our massive array of drones, there could be Spec Ops team waiting to take you out at any given moment. Now, I don't really understand this part. Treyarch tries to strike a moral chord inside of you, and they wanted you to think about our drones, our Spec Ops, and our ethics. When you are done the game, and decide for yourself if it is really the right path to go down. So I don't really understand that part because it's kind of jumping all over the place, but I guess that kind of confirms the choice system that was in Black Ops 2 where it affects the future is coming back. So this told us a lot of stuff and confirmed a lot of the stuff that I said in my previous videos. So, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, share it definitely. I'm pretty sure Biblical Reaper will be covering this soon, and if you're watching Biblical Reaper, you have total permission to use this. I don't care if you do. Anybody can use this just as long as they give me some sort of credit, and I wish I could give the guy that gave this to me some credit, but he wanted to remain anonymous, so. Yep, I hope you enjoyed. Hope I get to see you next time. Thanks for watching.